Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Capturez here playing the Pokemon Heart Gold Randomizer Nuzlocke Challenge. In the previous episode, you should definitely check it out. This may be a bit of a spoiler alert, but we did defeat the Elite Four, hence the reason of where we are right now. We are now going to start the Kanto leg of this journey, so the first thing we're going to go and do is check out Professor Elm's lab. Because at the end of the last episode, he gave us a call and said that he wants to talk to us about something. So we will have a quick look to see what Professor Elm wants. And it's also going to give us an idea of where to go, because to be honest, I actually cannot remember of where we need to go to get the to the ship to go to the Kanto. So we now know that we need to go to Olivine City, so we will quickly fly to Olivine City, and that way then we will be able to catch the ship from there. But where is Olivine City? There it is. Alright, so we're just going to fly to Olivine City now. One thing that I wanted to quickly address as well is the fact that the audio in this might sound a little bit different. Now, I originally did have everything pre-planned and recorded, but unfortunately when I did the audio for this episode, it didn't work. So I'm actually going back and doing a full voiceover of what happened. It will be very similar to what the original one that the original voiceover that I did was like, because I kind of wrote down notes of the things that I said and stuff like that. It was just a little bit of an unfortunate thing. But the way I'm going to look at it is pretty much just reread the notes of how I had it previously. So all the reactions and everything like that will be the exact same. It's just going to be me coming back and talking about it. So we're going to enter the ship. Professor Oak, who we spoke to just then, said that we should meet him at good old Pallet Town. So he is somehow going to get back to Pallet Town, and we're going to meet him there. Maybe he's going to fly back to Pallet Town because he knows where he's going. And we've just bumped into this old man here who is looking for his granddaughter, I think it is. But we're just going to quickly check out the rooms because we're going to try finding which one our room is. This one might be our room. Okay, that is definitely not our room. So we're going to get out of that one and go into there. If I remember correctly, that this takes a little bit of a while to get through all this stuff. And we're doing our first battle on this ship. So that's pretty cool. Let's see how this one goes. We are currently battling Artesian Joey, I think it was, or Zoe, who is currently starting off with a Ninjask, which isn't a half bad Pokemon. Always quite quick, and it's raising its attack stats with some good old Swords Dance, so attacks now have been sharply boosted. Okay, we're going to go for strength. Thankfully, we one hit KO'd that man nice and easily. Caterpie, that thing is literally nothing. It was one level off being fully evolved, in terms of level 40 Pokemon being the highest fully evolved Pokemon. So just one of the things that we've added to the randomizer in this. We are currently looking at the team to see kind of what Pokemon are lacking, and we found our room, which is good, so we can now have a comfy bed and have a quick restore, so all of our Pokemon are back up to full health. I wonder if we can battle this guy. Okay, unfortunately we can't. We put Reese up the front because he's currently the lowest leveled Pokemon. So Reese is now there, and we're battling our second trainer of today. Malcolm's starting off with a Mamoswine as well. That is terrible news for Reese, so we're going to swap Reese out right away. Who are we going to put in though? I think we're going to put in Super Saiyan Blue. Okay, Super Saiyan Blue absolutely ate up that takedown, and he got a one-hit KO crit, which absolutely knocked that thing out. So that was really good. The twins that we are now versing, so we're versing a Grovyle and a Dugtrio. We will go for the Dragon Claw on the Dugtrio, which will hopefully one-hit KO, and the X-Scissor on the Grovyle, which will definitely one-hit KO. So Scizor is an absolute beast in this game, so it's been doing really, really well. Okay, another battle. So, Elite 4 Joe, this guy is serious. Starting off with a Dugong as well. We're going to go for Dig, even though this thing might have some Ice-type moves. We'll keep going for a couple digs, and we got away with that without even getting hit once. Dragon Claw, one-hit KOs that Roserade nice and easily, and we are currently making good progress. Just going to quickly check if any trash have anything in there, but unfortunately they don't. Another empty room. There's a lot of empty rooms on this ship. Mustn't be selling too well. Oh, okay, and there's the old man that's looking for his granddaughter. But where is it? Where is she, I should be saying. It's not an it, it's a person. Okay, so we've got another battle that we can battle over here, which is good. Starting off with a Latias, not half bad at all. Reese should be able to outspeed, I'm hoping. Reese got the Intimidate off. Hopefully we can go for a Dragon Claw, and hopefully it'll be a one-hit KO. We do outspeed, which is good. This is going to be one-hit KO. And we got that one-hit KO as well, so that was coming in absolute clutchness. Reese is killing it for us. Entrepreneur Max sending out Absol, another not half bad Pokemon either. Going for a Dragon Claw against this thing, hopefully it one-hit KOs. Absol's got a bit of defense though, and no, it didn't. Really need to remember about Absol's having Aftermaths though, because that could have seriously knocked us out if we're at the very end of our XP. That does a serious amount of damage as well. Aftermath is pretty powerful, not something that you want to be stuffing around with. Okay, and we are currently going to go back and try to find the daughter. If I remember correct, the granddaughter. I actually thought it was at the back here, but it might not be. Okay, definitely not at the back here. So let's see, the person that was sick throwing up in a bin and now wants to battle us, so has a Salamence too, so not stuffing around. We should definitely outspeed this thing. Dragon Claw will be super effective and hopefully one-hit KO. And we got it. Reese is an absolute beast. She is absolutely killing this game. Oh wow, and second Pokemon is a Rattata. Anything that we use will kill this thing pretty easily, so I'm gonna go for the Dragon Claw, which again will easily kill this Rattata. Only gained 41 experience for that one. Oh, and a Regirock. Okay, this one here is a little bit more serious. Thankfully, we've got Dig, which is super effective. Except we use Dragon Claw for some reason. Okay, and it's gone for the Ancient Power, which is fine. That did nothing to us. Nothing at all. Okay, thankfully this time I've actually clicked Dig and clicked the right button. And on the second shot, we will knock this thing out. And we've done it. We have knocked out the Regirock, which is awesome. Reese also gained a level. She is now at level 47. And we've defeated Schoolboy Kimberly, I think it was. Bit of a strange name, but anyway. For a man who is clearly older than a schoolboy. But we will ignore that. At the moment, I currently don't know where she is. So we are going to quickly go back and look through every room. Or maybe we have to find someone. I can't really remember, to be honest. Most of the trainers in their room are itching to battle. So we're going to run back down there and we're actually going to listen or look at the back corner because that's where I thought the granddaughter was. But we're just going to go talk to this guy and see what he actually says. He's actually looking for one of his friends or something like that. So we need to find another sailor man who is meant to be coming to relieve him of his duties, apparently. And we're definitely driving. It's none of these three guys. It must be the guy that is sleeping, but I think while we're here, we'll quickly heal up. And then once we're healed up, we'll quickly go back into the room next to us and speak to this guy here. Okay. And we have to battle with this guy too, so we just woke him up, he cracked the shits, and now he's attacking us, so... Starting off with an Articuno as well, this man is not stuffing around. He's got some serious power. He is certainly strong. Going for some strength, which is good. Knocking down that Articuno's health. Okay, and we are just going to go back there quickly, and this is where we talk to the guy. Oh, okay, we don't even need to talk to him, we can just walk through now. Okay, and we're at another battle. So we're versing a Picnicker, Analyst Noel. Okay, and got a Roserade, which isn't half bad. We should be able to take it out pretty easily still. We're going to go for a Dragon Claw, and a Dragon Claw I'm hoping will be enough for one-hitting KO this thing. It did hit one-hit KO one of the other Roserades, so I can't see it being an issue, and it wasn't. Reese gained 17,191 experience. I wish he gained 17,000 experience. That would have been so much better. And where is this lady? She must be up here, where there's an individual room by itself. Ah, this must be the captain's quarters. And she is continuing to ask the captain to play with her. Even though the captain should be technically steering the ship or doing something. I don't know what the captain's doing, but he's just currently sitting there and he's saying that my job's too difficult, etc, etc. Just wanted to check the trash can. Unfortunately, it is empty, so there's nothing there. Let's see what else there is. Now, we've just got to try finding the little girl. Now, I reckon she's in that location that I was looking before. So, she's not in the room. I think she's... Yeah, there she is. I thought she was here. Okay, and that there should be the end of our trip that we are currently on. So, we should be at Vermilion City now, which we are, which is great. We got the medal coat from the old man as well. And I reckon that in this episode, we will still probably have enough time to be facing the gym leader. So we should be... Piss off, Lara. Why does she always call me that lady? Anyway, we should have enough time to battle Lieutenant Surge, we're hoping. We will quickly see how we go. Oh, look, there's Suicune again. How did Suicune get over here? Oh, okay, and Eugene is also here, all too. That man is everywhere. So, that's good. I think, pretty sure we're getting pretty close to the Suicune encounter now. I'm sure we do get to battle him or encounter a Pokemon from him soon. So, let's see what we can kind of get rid of quickly while we're at the Pokemart. I do this every time where I just look through everything and don't sell nothing. But we will quickly stock up on some items while we're here. I'll pick up some Ultra Balls just really quickly. Pick up some Hyper Potions as well. We've got 24, but we'll buy some more anyway. This late in the game, there's not really too much I can or I need to use. I mean, we've got enough Hyper Potions. I'm not going to really add any changes to the team. Maybe the Snorlax encounters, which I think are like level 50. They're the only options that we've got to add to our team. But I mean, our team is pretty damn stacked at the moment. It's a pretty awesome looking team. Now, hopefully one of our Pokemon nose cut. Thankfully, Godzilla nose cut. So we're going to quickly go and cut down this small tree. And then we are going to take on Lieutenant Surge. And this is going to be our first gym in the entire region. So this is the most frustrating gym ever to actually get through though. But what we'll do is we'll take on all three of these trainers first, starting with Schoolboy Daniel, who starts off with the Doug Trio at level 43. That's not half bad, but we should be right to take this out, hopefully with one Dragon Claw. See how much damage this does. Also, going back to what I was saying before about how the microphone I was using died on me. It literally made the audio for this episode absolutely horrendous. It was unlistenable, so that's why I kind of had to go out and buy a new microphone, which I'll get back to in a sec when we finish this battle. Just going to send out Metamech just quickly because that thing there, that avalanche would have done some serious damage to us. And an Azumarill, which is fine. We'll just X-Scissor this thing. Azumarills are a little bit bulky, so no surprise there that it didn't one-hit KO, but at the end of the day, that was a very, very easy battle for Metamech to finish. We'll just quickly take on these last two trainers, and then I'll get back to what I was talking about my new microphone. Dancer Dudley throwing out a Hitmonchan, not half bad at all. Going for the Dragon Claw. Hopefully one hit KOs. I don't know if this thing knows Ice. It did survive. Thankfully it goes for Fire Punch. We're going to resist that anyway. And we absolutely ate that up. And that second Dragon Claw will finish this man off. Okay, gonna go for a Dragon Claw against this Hariyama. And hopefully this Dragon Claw will just one-hit KO, but it doesn't. Hariyama goes for the Wake Up Slap. We went for the second Dragon Claw, and that was enough to take it out. Now, thankfully, the next Pokemon is just a Spinda, so it's not a problem for us. Except it does go for Sucker Punch, so it's going to get some damage off to us. This Dragon Claw will be an issue, though. We will be able to take it out with one hit. Sorry, this Spinda is not an issue. We have just grown to level 48 as well, which is good. Reese wants to learn Crunch, but we are not going to learn Crunch, I don't think. There's not really any need for it. I'd rather have Dig and Dragon Claw, so we will give up on this. Except I accidentally pushed the wrong button then, my bad. But that way then... Okay, this time then I did push the correct button, and we were able to not learn Crunch. And we've got one more trainer to battle here, so we'll quickly battle them. And then we will do this stupid puzzle that every single person hates. So this guy is starting off with a Dustox, the Gentleman. And Dustox has got Slow Start. Wow, that sucks. We can go for a Dragon Claw against this thing. It will do good damage. Hopefully one hit KO. Don't know if that's the case or not. Thankfully it wasn't. It did go for Bug Buzz though. That did some damage to us. Cool Trainer Leo is also going to use a full restore, which is fine, but we're just going to go for a strength, and hopefully we will be able to finish this off with a one-hit KO. Okay, nah. Go for a second strength. This should be enough to take out the Dustox. That is the end of that Dustox. Reese putting in the hard work at the moment, and she is killing it too though. Two trainers left. This guy's got a Charizard. That is not half bad. Now, our ground type moves like Dig will not be able to do anything to this thing because it is a fire flying type. But thankfully, we're going to go OG and go with Kanto Starter versus Kanto Starter. Bowser coming in. Going to eat up that Slash too with no dramas. And this Surf, I reckon, will be a one-hit KO against this Charizard, who I do love. Charizard is probably my favourite, or one of my favourite all-time Pokemon. He's just such a boss. That Surf is enough to take out that Charizard with a one-hit KO. Bowser, the absolute beast he is, just took that out without any two dramas. Going with the Sharpedo now. Sharpedo, we can probably stay in. Why go for the Guillotine? Actually, no, we'll swap out instead. We'll swap out to Chrisman, I think, maybe Metamech. Alright, we'll swap out to Metamech. And Metamech is coming in, and Metamech is going to eat up that Crunch. It's not going to be a big deal for him. Thankfully, we resist the Crunch, so nothing too bad. Go for a Steel Wing, which was stupid of me because I just realised that this thing's Water type, and Steel Wing's not very effective. But still, should do good damage. I mean, we are Stab. We are attacking base, and wow, it did a lot of damage. We're just going to go for a second one now. It's gone for the Aqua Jet, which did decent damage to us, to be honest. Sharpedos are pretty high in the attack stat, so that wasn't half bad, because we're pretty high in the defense stat, so interesting times. Anyway, Metamech has finally grown to level 49, and wants to learn the move Double Hit. I I can't remember how much damage double hit does, so we're just going to have a quick look. I don't think it does 35 damage. There is no way we're going to learn that. And as if anyone learns double hit when they're at level 49 with a scissor. Anyway, we gave up on double hit, which is good. And we have now got to... Wow, he gave us $16,800. He gave us so much money just then. He was not stuffing around. Anyway, we're just going to quickly heal up the entire team because I can't be bothered going back to the Pokemon Center. That's one of the reasons why I bought so many Hyper Potions before too. So this will make things quicker and easier for us. We've just got Super Saiyan Blue left to heal up. Okay, I must have missed Super Saiyan Blue. We're just going to do the puzzle quickly and have a look. Now, back to before with what I was saying. Now, my microphone on this episode and the next episode, unfortunately, went to absolute... it was pretty horrendous. The sound was extremely distorted. And you could barely hear what I was saying. So, I got no idea the reason why it happened. It just all of a sudden... I recorded 2 episodes like normal, everything looked normal, but as soon as I played it back to edit it, it was absolutely horrid. So this is where we are now. I've gone through and just redone the audio, or got audio from the audio music from the internet, hence the reason why nothing is matching up, but I mean, at least there's audio music. And if you didn't know that, I apologize, because once you notice it, you probably won't unnotice it. So, it is what it is. And yeah, like I said, I just had to redo the audio for this entire episode. So, I'm doing the talk through while watching it, and going back and adding it to it after it. So, we want to get the trash can in a corner, and thankfully we have got both now. So, we are now clear to battle the gym leader. Which we will do right now. I've just got to quickly heal up Super Saiyan Blue because I missed him before. And then our whole team is up to date. We are full of health. And we are going to attack Lieutenant Surge. Now, I've got no idea at all on what level his Pokemon are. I think, if I remember correctly, they're 50. And of course, the game glitches up. So we're going to have to quickly save the game. And we are going to have to reset the ROM because... this is a notorious glitch that always happens in the Hard Gold or Soul Silver games. Where out of the blue, you'll be playing like normal, you'll go to a menu or you'll get into a battle and you come out of it, and your character sprites are all messed up. They look like shadows, so we will quickly speed up and get back to the game. Okay, there we are. And we've just got to quickly go and battle Lieutenant Surge right away. Now, Lieutenant Surge is probably one of my favourite gym leaders just because his style and everything like that. Plus, he's an electric type gym, which I do like, and he has Raichu, which is, again, one of my favourite Pokemon. So, Raichu is a pretty cool Pokemon. By far one of my favourites. Wow, this man's got level 51 Pokemon. He is not stuff around. Godzira's not going to be able to do much to him, to this Lunatone, so we're going to swap out. Bowser's going to be the best bet, so we'll swap in Bowser. And Bowser, the absolute beast he is. Oh, okay. Lunatone's going for Heal Block, which is fine. It's not going to matter anyway, because when we go for a Surf, if this one hit KOs, we will be able to heal up in a couple turns anyway. Okay, the Lunatone did survive that though. It went for a Cosmic Power, so it's going to raise up all of the... oh, sorry, it's Special Attacks that I think it is. Okay, defense and special defense, sorry. So he's just gotten a little bit more bulky. Dancer Jonathan, also known as LT Surge, goes for a full restore and heals up Lunatone. We're just going to go for a Surf again. Wow, that Cosmic Power did so much. We're not even half healthing him. Hopefully this is enough to either kill it or, okay, and hopefully he doesn't go for another full restore. I wonder how we'll go for a Psych. Wow, we just got over half health. We're going to finish this thing off with an Aqua Tail though, and thankfully that will be the end of the Lunatone. That Lunatone was a little bit scary. Let's see what his next Pokemon was. The Heelgross has gotten away, and he sends out a Metagross. Shout out to the man Metamech, who is our starter, or who is what we named our starter Pokemon after. Metagross is his mascot, and this thing is an absolute beast of a Pokemon too. Back to Metamech. If you haven't checked out that man's channel, go check out that man's channel. He's an absolute legend. He's a great PokeTuber, and he's a huge inspiration as well. So definitely go check him out if you haven't checked him out already. Anyway, sorry Metamech, but we're gonna have to boomerang you. But ow, that did nothing. Thank God we got that crit. If we did not get that crit, we would have been in a little bit of trouble. Metagross went for Hammer Arm too, which is a bit scary. Thankfully, it just dropped its speed. We survived it enough, and hopefully this is enough to kill it, but I don't think it's going to kill it. Sorry about that, I accidentally just hit the microphone. Oh, and we did kill it. So thankfully, we were able to kill it, which I didn't expect we were going to do. Bowser and Metamech coming in clutch as a team. Alakazam coming out. Thankfully with Metamech, it knows X-Scissor, and I'm pretty sure X-Scissor is super effective. Alakazam's gone for Calm Mind, so it's going to raise its special attack. But I think with this X-Scissor, it will be enough to one-hit KO. Alakazams aren't very bulky in the defense department at all, so usually if you get one good hit off, even if it's not stab, it's usually a pretty easy KO. And a Blissey, wow. Okay, now this thing here has got some serious bulk. We've just gone for an X-Scissor. Oh, wow, look how slow it's going. This thing must have so much HP. Oh! Metamech doing some real hard damage to this Blissey. And that Citrus Berry restored a lot of health. Blissey's gone for the Light Screen, which raised its team's special defense. Thankfully, we are currently going for physical type moves like X-Scissor, and hopefully this X-Scissor is going to be enough to kill it. Very close, and thankfully we killed it. Okay, and we're going to send out an Umbreon now. And thankfully we are, again, got the typing advantage. We're just going to go for an X-Scissor, and this Umbreon should be one-hit KO'd. Oh, actually, Umbreons are pretty defensively bulky, so maybe it won't be one-hit KO'd. Got pretty close. Okay, went for a full restore there, which kind of sucks, because now Umbreon's going to be back at full health, but we're just going to go for an X-Scissor again. And we're going to go for one more, and this should be enough to finish off the Umbreon. So this next X-Scissor comes in clutch, wiping out the Umbreon and defeating Lieutenant Surge. I'm pretty sure that was Lieutenant Surge's last Pokemon. And it was. So we've defeated Lieutenant Surge, also known as Dancer Jonathan. He's given us $12,500. Very strange that someone in his gym to give more money than what the gym leader does, but we did receive the Thunder Badge. We will put the Thunder Badge on that layout of ours, and we have beaten our first gym in the Kanto region. Just going to quickly check what the TM he gave us was. It's usually Shockwave. And it is Astonish. Wow. Lovely. This man just gave us one of the worst TMs in the game, so we won't worry about that. We will quickly run out here. We will cut down this tree. We are then going to jump to the Pokemon Center and heal up, and that is where we're going to call it an episode. Thank you guys very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I apologize again about the audio. It does suck, but this is kind of the situation that I'm in. But anyway, please remember to like and subscribe. Question of the day today. We're just going to say the question of the day today is, what is your favorite dragon type Pokemon? I'm going to say that a Salamence or a Garchomp are probably my favorites, but I'd like to know what your favorites are. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I do appreciate it yet again. Please remember to like and subscribe. Peace out.
Yeah.